So, considering previous playthroughs of other Souls games, you're probably wondering, am I terrified to do this? Yes. Yes, most definitely. I've never played this one before. I've never really recorded myself playing one of these games for the first time and put it on the internet for everyone to see, and still kind of nerve-wracking. I'm on this one on my own. Ooh, on the first day. Man was granted a soul, and with it, clarity. And on the second day, upon earth was planted an irrevocable... Alright, a soul-devouring demon. Ooh. Hey, guy. How you doing? That look like you're doing very well. That's for sure. Demon souls. Oh, Jeebus. So this must be what it's gonna look like when the coronavirus eventually takes over. For all we know, the Demon Souls probably predicted this shit. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, fuck, that's a scary boy. Scary boy with a big knife. Don't want to fuck with that. He's a big giant skelly boy. I hate skeletons in Souls. It's probably one of my least favorite enemy types. That and dogs. I really hope this game doesn't have dogs. This game probably has dogs. Ooh, who's a big boy? Who's a big boy with lots of sharp teeth? Oh, fuck me, I'm not ready. What's up, gamers? Welcome to Straight Razor Gaming, your one-stop shop for all game news, reviews, and Let's Plays. Fanboy and the Analyst coming to you straight from Razor. Oh, that's right. The Analyst isn't here. So, you're probably wondering, where's Borderlands? Why isn't Borderlands, on the screen right now? Well, the Analyst is out hanging out with some friends for the weekend, and before he left, we only had time to record 3 episodes, one for Monday, Tuesday, and then obviously Wednesday, yesterday. And I had to get a little creative for Thursday and Friday's videos because, post a Let's Play video every day from Monday to Friday. And so I was like, I just got Demon Souls. I've never played it before. So figured I'd record my first ever blind playthrough and show it to everyone on the channel. Full disclosure, I have played a little bit of it when I first got it. I made it all the way up to the second boss, made it to the Tower Knight, and I haven't been able to defeat that one yet, but hopefully we'll be able to make it a little bit further in this current playthrough. Also, for those of you who are looking forward to and excited for the Analyst's first blind playthrough, the Analyst Rage Edition, or of such, of Dark Souls, that is coming very, very soon after we're done with Borderlands. And I think after that we are going to start doing Astral Chain and Final Fantasy VII Remake when that comes out. And after all that has wrapped up, then the Dark Souls will begin. And these videos, the Demon Souls playthrough, will be peppered throughout whenever we don't have anything of the Borderlands or Astral Chain or Fantasy VII Remake You know. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start this in Demon Souls. And what do you know? You can't connect to the servers because they're shut down. Ha! No PvP action in this playthrough. So, alright. uh, so for those of you who... Oh, Jesus, that fucking keyboard. I like to do my first playthroughs of these games having names that are... Oh, that's not what I want. Of fantasy kind of vibe that kind of follows, like, my name. My name's Thomas. First initial T, the last letter is S. So I typically try to follow that scheme during my first playthrough of these games. So this particular character's name is going to be Tanis. Beautiful. You are beautiful, beautiful man. I would also like to point out that since this is technically my first playthrough of this game, I'm gonna try and keep it quiet during cutscenes, so I can try and soak up the story. Well, what little bit of it'll give you.
By channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valarfax of the royal twin fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had aroused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valarfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon's soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraya and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
So I am the lone hero looking to free Boletaria, it seems. Will I succeed? Well, I guess we'll just have to find out.
Brave soul who fears not death.
Well, I fear death, alright. The fate that is going to happen to me many a times if you know how these games typically go. Oh, well, that's a good question, actually. How many of you guys have actually played Demon Souls, or any Souls game for that matter? And I do include Bloodborne in that, by the way. I'm a firm believer in the umbrella that is Soulsborne, so... Any of the Dark Souls, this game, or Bloodborne, if you've played them, let me know down below. Alright, here we go, in the land of Tutorial. First things first. Oh, no, equipment. I'm gonna take this helmet off. I'm not a big helmet guy. At least, very specific helmets. Oh, yes. You could just see the soul's experience ooze right through me. Oh, yes. I'm a pro. You see, I am the very embodiment of get good. You will see. You will see. Oh, hello there, sir. Nope, you're dead. Ooh, yep, there we go. First hit. Alright, cannot go that way. Pick up that moon grass. See, I've come to find that the healing in this game is vastly different from healing in Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, you get the Estus flask with all the different charges, and that regenerates every time you rest at a bonfire. Well, that's not a thing in this. In this, it's grass, and you have to buy the grass. And in order to buy the grass, you're going to have to farm for souls. So that's going to be a thing that I'm going to have to get used to. Typically about halfway through the game, I stop having to worry about souls because my character is pretty good with where I want him to be, and I don't know. This will be very interesting, always having to worry about having souls. Backstab. There we go. First, let's play Backstab in a Souls game. Sorry, Analyst. You missed out. Guess you'll have to go with first Dark Souls Backstab when you finally get a chance to do this. Alright, let's go ahead and touch this Archstone. I'm not very good at parrying, as you will come to find out. So I probably won't do it a whole lot. I'll give it a try, though. Yep, nope, see? Not very good at it at all. Oh, there we go. Alright, alright. See that? See that? A parry. That'll probably be the only one you see this entire playthrough, but maybe not. Oh, I lied. So I just parried this guy. Okay, see, look at that. I'm a parry king. I take back everything I just said. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Swing at me, bruh. Oh, fuck. Fuck. There we go. Savage. I'm gonna fuck everything up. Ain't nothing gonna kill me. Alright, so through this door is the tutorial boss. Now, you can kill this tutorial boss. You're supposed to die at it, but you can kill it. And there's something special that happens if you do kill it. I have yet to kill it. I came very, very close, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try to kill him. If we can't, whatever. Also, one other little caveat about this playthrough I forgot to mention is, well, pull up the death counter. Yes, there we go. Alright, cool. We have a death counter. Considering the fact that the death here is scripted, this will be the only death that I won't count, technically, because it's a scripted death. You die either way. But every death will get recorded on the death counter. This is mainly for my own curiosity, to see how many times I die. And chances are, for all the Souls games that we do for the Analyst, if depending on how many blind playthroughs he does of those, we will do the same for him. Now that I got that out of the way, let's go try and kill this thing. The Vanguard. See, I do pretty minuscule damage here. Whoa. Okay. Well, as you can see, that went very well. Not at all. Not at all. I was expecting that to go a little bit better. That was pretty pitiful, if you ask me. But we'll take what we can get. Now, from this point on, every death counts.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
And I am resurrected. Oh, praise be me.
This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria.
My face is up here, pal.
Thou canst not exit the Nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect it.
So I'm dead. And, from my understanding, the only way that you can get out of here is, through these stones. But, however, by capturing demon souls, you can reclaim your physical body. Fascinating. So, basically what that translates to, I imagine, is go out into the world and kill bosses. So, that's what we're gonna do. I promise. That wasn't a very good example of what I can do, but I'll tell you, I could pull out some legitimate skill. Yes, sometimes. Probably not. I don't know. I'll let you judge.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria?
Yeah, so I think that's this game's version of the Crestfallen Warrior. I actually think he's voiced by the same guy that voices him in the in Dark Souls. All right, I haven't actually talked to these guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
You new here? You here for my services? My name's Baldwin. Just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
Okay, so this guy's the blacksmith. Makes sense. What happens if I hit talk?
Perhaps you've already heard, but there's another blacksmith at the entrance of Stonefang Mine. He's an eccentric old man, but he knows his trade well. He's the only sane one left in a town of soul-starved men. If you do meet him, yeah, well, forget it. That stubborn old ne'er-do-well will just ignore you.
So there's another blacksmith, and he's an asshole. Cool. Do you have anything else to tell
There
me?
aren't enough blacksmiths in this temple to handle all the work. Only certain ores can be used to forge weapons, but you'll just have to make do. And be thankful that I'm still of good health.
Very much so. Is that all you heard?
Be thankful that
Yeah, okay. Cool.
no interest, eh? I can tell you're not gonna last long here.
Yeah. I'll show you, dude.
I'm Stockpile Thomas.
Hey, that's my
When
name.
the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the Nexus.
Oh, you died, pal.
My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
Okay, so Yeah. Weight, like, the weight of your equipment takes into account and affects you in ways. I'm not quite sure how yet, so I've not reached that point in my inventory collecting. But this guy, Stockpile Thomas, he'll apparently hold shit for us that we don't want to get rid of, but we can't really hold on to.
When the scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter.
Oh, you
Fled
fucking
like
left
a
him.
madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. Best
Poor
of luck
guy.
to you.
Don't know how I feel about you leaving your family, though. Alright, well, let's go ahead and head into the first world. My goal, at least for this first episode, is to fight the first boss. Explore the first area, fight the first boss. Because I know I can beat the first boss. I know I can do that. It's when we start getting to the second boss that things start to get a little bit more challenging. Oh my goodness, I've played enough Souls to know that dragons are never a good sign. Oh, look at that. He's got a mouthful of people. Look at him. He's an adorable little guy, ain't he? All right, Tanis. It's time to see if you have what it takes. Boletarian Palace. Let's do it. The world is our oyster, is it not? But yeah, so yeah, I will have to say I am very excited to see how the Analyst does going through one of these games, because I mean he tried to play a little bit of Bloodborne and it just wasn't doing it for him, but I think by doing it on the channel and having me there with him, I'm gonna try and not influence a lot of his decisions. My main goal is just to sit there as a spectator and just see what he does and how he goes about building his character and taking on the bosses at his own leisure. It'll be a very interesting experience, not just to be there in person, but also to sit there and rewatch it through the editing process. It will be a fantastic time, and I hope you guys are there to join us for that, because it will be worth it. It will be worth it. Oh, that guy fall in the hole? Hell yeah. Saves me time. Hello, I knew you were there. Whoa, forgot you were there though. Definitely not using that shield. I don't typically use shields a lot when playing Souls games. I typically do in the early game, and when playing Dark Souls 2, fighting the Executioner's Chariot, I typically use a shield. But other than that, I don't really use shields for boss fights. I typically two-hand my weapon and rely on my dodge ability, my ability to roll through things. If I can't roll through it, I'm not interested in fighting it. No, I'm just joking. But you get what I'm saying. Fast-moving fast characters are typically my bread and butter. Something I've never actually attempted, but I would eventually like to attempt is a magic build. I haven't actually dove too deep into magic builds. The closest thing that I had was my starting class for my first ever Dark Souls 2 playthrough was a sorcerer, and I used magic a little bit, but by the end of the game he ended up being more of a knight mage kind of character. It was very interesting. It was a very interesting build, and I don't know. I liked it. It worked. You got me last time, but it's not gonna happen again. Oh. Well, that isn't what I wanted to do, but I mean, it's not bad. At least I didn't die. That's another thing I noticed playing through this game is fall damage is rather forgiving in this game, believe it or not. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up just in case. I sometimes I use strength weapons. I'm still not 100% sure where I want to go with this character. I think I want to use a spear. I don't know. There are so many options when it comes to these games that you just don't know until you just try it out. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna try things out and see where it takes us. No, you stop that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kill these guys over here, strictly for the souls. One of those guys that likes to try and get as much souls as humanly possible early on, so that way I don't have to worry about it later. Parrying terrifies the hell out of me. I'm not very good at it. It looks like I'm good at it, but I promise I'm not very good at it. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you blow yourself up real quick, son. And I'm gonna kill you. I still haven't figured out... Oh. Okay, yeah. I cuts those chains. Oh, I think that's the first time I've actually successfully, like, killed all those guys without taking damage. Look at that. Progress. Progress indeedy. So, yeah, I'm gonna pick this up. Thank you for that. And that is gonna make it so that my health bar isn't shit. I mean, it's still kind of shit, but it's way better shit. Alright. Now we can continue on through this fog wall. Ooh. I made it. Hey. Pick up that.
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
You want me to kill these guys for you? Cool. Okay. Everyone's dead.
My thanks thanks for your brave rescue.
You're welcome.
I am Ostrava of Boletaria.
Nice to meet you.
Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Sweet. I don't know what that does, but we'll figure it out. That was my first time successfully pulling that jump off. I knew you would had to jump to that guy, because I saw him in my previous playthroughs, but I could never figure out how to get to him. And I pulled that off pretty flawlessly that time. I didn't have to, I didn't fuck it up, and I was able to help that guy. So cool. Maybe, and from my rather extensive knowledge of these series, NPC quests are typically a good thing. So yeah. Definitely can't wait to see where his story goes. Ooh, a scimitar. Here's the merchant.
Care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's telling you?
And actually, I do. I have interest in the short spear. I want to see if
Thanks for that. Come back soon.
want to try that out. Yeah, he's kicking ass down there. I really hope I wasn't like supposed to be down there with him. I hope me not helping him doesn't like kill him or something. More fog. Something that I like about these older Souls titles is the simple fact. Oop, gonna hold up. Yeah, there we go. Is the simple fact that not every fog wall just automatically means boss. See, in the later games, that is the case, but in these older games, it's not. So it kind of leaves you to be like, ooh, is there gonna be a boss here? Of course, I already know this portion of the game, so I already know where the first boss fog is. And we're getting close. I will say we are getting close. Lock on. Yeah, you do that. You chuck the fireballs at. Oh, oh, look at you. Oh, shit. All right. My bad. I didn't realize your dick was so big. Well, what do you know? It really isn't. I feel like I heard the dragon. I don't think he's supposed to come back. But I could have swore I heard him. Oh, oh, he came back. Oh, he came back. Oh, he came back. No thanks, Satan. Not today. Not today. You can fuck off. I have no interest in fucking with you. No. Nope. You move on. You move on your merry way so I can cross this bridge, sir. I ain't got time for your shenanigans. Have no interest. Fuck that shit. I'm very impressed with myself right now. I don't think I've had a single death. And there you go. Your first sign of our first boss. Our first actual boss. You don't really count Vanguard because like, technically you're not supposed to beat him. Like I said, it's possible to do so. We didn't do it because we're not good enough. Good enough to zip by through these arrows without looking, apparently, but I'm definitely not good enough to beat Vanguard at base level, apparently. But that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and move on to a boss I know I can beat. Need these. Alright, first boss, here we go. Round 1, fight! Oh, whoa. Ranged attacks. This boss should not allow ranged attacks. I would not allow it. So yeah, this is Phalanx. Look, sirs. Stop that. Not a fan. I was gonna keep peppering you with fireballs. Get rid of all these hoplite enemies. Why? What? You dirty little bastard! You stop that. Oh. Not a fan of that. Ooh. Yep, there goes that really close to die. Oh, I didn't want to take two of those. Just keep going. Ooh. Max damage, eh? That's what I like to see. I keep killing these things. As the trick for this boss is to kill the little guys, and then you can easily kill the big guy. Oh no. That is not where I want you to be. Oh, you stopped that. Well, I'm out of fire bombs. So there's that. Oh, getting caught on geometry. Watch out for his little spear guys. Alright, getting a little greedy. Getting a little greedy. Don't need that. Check your greed. And the boss is downed. My no death streak continues with that particular boss anyway, and yeah. Hurrah! Yes! Oh, I like that. Yeah, alright. Before I finish this off, let's go ahead and return to the Nexus.
Welcome back. The monumental awaits the above. The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
Alright. Sweet. So, first thing I would like to do is, we're gonna talk to the Maiden in Black.
The monumental awaits the above. The
Oh.
monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the Monumental, who is a person that is apparently sitting atop the Nexus. I swear to God, if I slip and fall, I will be not only rather embarrassed, but I will begrudgingly have to add a death to the death counter. And I have absolutely no interest in doing that quite yet. sure it's here. Yeah. Here is the monumental.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality.
So there are many
There is something
many
thou needest
monumentals.
to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons, faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united, owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. One to the king of a small yet diligent land. One to the king of the burrowers underground. One to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. One to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
So she is the last. I'm assuming all those other monumentals have passed on then at this point. 4 sealed archstones have been released. Yes, so up until now, all of those stones have been locked out, but now I can go in and out of them at my leisure. We're gonna go back to that first one though and try and take on the
Now it is
Tower
your
Knight.
turn. You must lull the Old One
she's
back
gonna
to its slumber
talking.
and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission?
You're goddamn right I do.
Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Ooh, I would prefer it didn't, but if that's how the game plays out, that's how the game plays out. So, alright, let's go ahead and spend our souls here. I don't know what any of that means, but we'll go with it.
The mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength
So,
be granted
I like to
so
pump
the world might be mended.
souls into vitality early on.
The world might be mended.
So we're gonna go ahead and do that a couple times. Oh. Okay. Well, I was gonna put some in dexterity too, but
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
I
Art thou
think
done?
that'll be all right.
May thine strength help the world be mended.
Sure thing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and
Just
go
bring
up
me all the souls
to
you
the blacksmith. We're gonna do a
Trade.
thing real quick. Can I upgrade anything yet? I can. I cannot. I don't have the required materials. I still need one more shard of sharpstone. Gotcha. Well, I can at the very least I want to buy a bunch of arrows. Definitely need more arrows than that. Definitely gonna need more
You
arrows
come
than that.
back alive.
I have souls to consume, I believe. Let's see. Oh, looky what I have here. This is the Phalanx soul. I'm not gonna consume that quite yet. However, I think I'm going to consume a few of these. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
You come back.
I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna consume these lesser souls.
Have you met the last surviving monumental?
I did.
Those fools revived the old one on a whim. And now they've trapped us here in the Nexus in a desperate attempt to undo their mistake.
So the monumentals are what
Small
caused
travesty,
this.
if you ask me.
Or at least that's the way he sees it. Huh. Fascinating. Well, this gets curiouser and curiouser. But, oh, well, it was a very interesting experience. I believe we're still at 0 deaths, but, we'll see how long that lasts us. But that's all we have time for this episode of Straight Razor Gaming. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell if you need any notifications for any of our future Let's Plays and videos of any sort with, you know, video gaming related content. It's kind of what we do here. It's our thing. But until then, gamers, game on.